Today I'm going to go over some of the individual formulas that we have designed here at Endless Mountain Oils for applications for pets. And we started these blends, I would say 14 weeks ago or so, as I started applying what I had learned about essential oils to my dogs after having used them myself, and found that it was such an untouched part of what I do as far as holistic health with my pets that it just had to happen. And it made so much sense. And so I spent a lot of time studying it, blending them, using it on my dogs, seeing what works, what didn't work. And so I've gone through all that trouble for you. And it is really important that they're developed right, they're blended right, they're diluted right, and applied right. So each of these products, I'm just going to go through one by one, very shortly, each one. We have what's called the top 4 that are our hottest sellers, and we can't even keep enough here on the shelves hardly because it's just been flying off the shelves. We're trying as best we can to get it out to you as soon as we can. We've hired an extra person. We're also looking at a company who may be doing some national distribution for us. So it should speed up in time as far as the amount of time it takes to get to you. But the first formula, and the one that we get the most requests for, is the Hotspot Allergy formula. And I think, first of all, just being somebody who comes from a holistic perspective when it comes to animal care, I usually look at diet, supplementation, and then I also apply veterinary medicine in that situation. So I look at all the different facets. When you go to a veterinarian, many times they can only give you the option of diagnosis and surgery, or diagnosis and a medication, whereas a holistic veterinarian, if you can find one, there are holistic veterinarian sites where you can search in your town or your state to find one. But this is one of the things that falls into the holistic tool belt, is the essential oils. And we're doing this also in modern medicine and finding how much we've been missing out on as far as essential oils and healing with people too. But a lot of people have issues, I find, with coat and skin with their dogs more than anything. And I think it's that holistic approach that forgets about nutrition that could be one of the main sources. So I am going to talk later on another video about food. But if you know you're using a good food after you watch that video and you still have issues, there could be some underlying things with your dog, like its immune system, which can also be helped with supplementation. We'll talk about that later as well. But for immediate results, and even something that you can do as a preventative, this formula is something that I have on hand. It is right by my desk in our kitchen. If I ever have issues, occasionally, I don't really, because I do the supplement in food and we're really into that. I don't usually find a need for these, but I do take in dogs occasionally that come to me that I did not raise or aren't mine, and I've used these on them. Right now I'm treating one especially that I'm gonna have some amazing before and after pictures for you in a couple months. This is gonna be applied topically. You're gonna spray it on the coat, and you're gonna work it, after you spray the whole entire body, you're gonna work it from tail to head and massage for about a minute. Keep your hand over your dog's eyes and genitals as you're spraying. Spray the tummy as well, and don't forget the pads of the foot because they have VitaFlex points on their feet. So what I do is I pick up each paw just like you would if you were picking up a hoof of a horse. You stand to the side and you pick it up so they have a chance to balance on the other 4. Spray that foot, put it down, let them get their balance, take another foot, unless they're on their back. And then you can just spray everything really easily. And the important thing about this is if you don't use it correctly, it won't work. So like that girl that I think I mentioned was saying she applied 3 oils. I can't remember if it was this video or another video. She applied 3 oils and it didn't work, and I asked her what she did. She did everything wrong. This is 8 separate oils. And I just told you how to apply it, so you know how to do that properly. You also want to make sure that you do that 2 times a day, every day, for at least 2 weeks. Then if the symptoms are going away, keep doing it the next week, every other day. If the symptoms go away, then the next week you could try it 2 times a week. And then when you finally have 100% results and the symptoms are gone, once a week minimum as a preventative. So make sure you do it that way. If you stop or you're inconsistent, you won't get the results. So make sure you stick to those instructions and you'll have great results. Thanks, and please tune into our other videos for other products that are coming up real soon here. Thank you.